This video is going to be about how to manage chronic pain with herbs and other plants. I posted an Instagram story and asked how many of you live in chronic pain, and I was really surprised to find that hundreds of you responded yes. And then I asked if a video like this would be helpful, and you said yes. So hopefully I can share some things with you you haven't heard about before and that might be helpful to you. I'm going to be talking about 3 ways to manage pain today. The first one is going to be external pain relief. This is my beautiful St. Johns Wort liniment. So it's an alcohol extraction of the plant, and you put it on the skin, and versus an oil, it's going to work more quickly and more deeply. It's great for muscular pain overall, and especially for nerve pain. Detour oil. Datura or Jimson weed is a beautiful, big flower that is very toxic. Some people use it to trip, but it's actually a deliriant, and it is very toxic. I don't recommend using it that way, but to use it externally is amazing. It's one of my favorite topicals, if not my favorite. So it's a very powerful painkiller. I like to use it alongside arnica, which helps reduce swelling. Biofreeze. Biofreeze has menthol as the main ingredient, but it also has aloe, burdock, calendula, arnica, a bunch of wonderful herbs, and I love it. I once had a massage therapist tell me that if you use it, it's going to have a similar effect to icing the injury or the inflamed and painful area. So I use it when I've got swelling with pain, and I love it. The next way that I treat chronic pain is internally. This is my beautiful Devil's Claw tincture. I've been using Devil's Claw on a daily basis, and I can say for sure that it has lowered my overall pain by at least a few degrees, which for me is incredible. My partner has also been using Devil's Claw daily for some arthritic pain, and it's made a huge difference for them as well. So I highly recommend Devil's Claw internally. It's amazing. So several studies have shown that taking Devil's Claw for just 3 weeks increases mobility and reduces pain by a lot. This is wild lettuce. Wild lettuce has been studied in several clinical studies, and they've shown that its active ingredient lactocin has significant pain relieving abilities. If I'm in a lot of pain, I love wild lettuce. One thing is that it can cause drowsiness. When I'm in a lot of pain, I kind of like that because I need to relax a little bit. That helps me. It doesn't make me fall asleep. Short story. I had a friend whose finger got cut by a chainsaw of someone working next to him. It went all the way to the bone. It was bleeding a lot. It really hurt him. I gave him wild lettuce tincture, and he said that the pain went away immediately. And then he used it for the duration of his injury. I use the Garden of Life algae omega-3. I use omega-3 because it is known to be anti-inflammatory. I use algae oil because fish get it from algae. We can get it from algae too instead of getting it from fish. I'm just cutting out the middle fish. I'm sorry about that joke. But yeah, I take it daily and I think it helps with my inflammation and in turn helps with the pain. Muscle relaxer tincture. This is actually one of my favorite internal treatments, and this one in particular is Kava Kava, Pedicularis, and Prickly Poppy. It was made by Amy Branham. So a big reason that I am in pain is because I'm holding tension. So I hurt, so I hold tension, causes more pain, sometimes more dislocations, etc. If that is a problem for you, I cannot recommend enough muscle relaxing herbs. The third way I manage my chronic pain is with nervines. So these are herbs that work with the nervous system to promote a general sense of calm, relaxation, anti-anxiety, sometimes help with depression, etc. So I have a tea every day of skullcap, lemon balm, and oat straw. And I do think that my overall pain / ability to deal with pain has gotten better over time because of my use of those herbs. Daily, I also use a glycerate of tulsi, cinnamon, and rose, sorry. Similarly, I think it helps with my mood overall, which then helps with my ability to deal with pain. I also recently started taking a Chaga tincture. I made it because it's clinically shown to reduce pain. It also helps manage stress overall. It decreases inflammation, it increases stamina, reduces fatigue, and all of those things were really important to me. So I don't have a clear picture of how that works for me just yet, but based on the studies and other people's experiences, it should be wonderful. I hope that I was able to offer some things you hadn't thought of before or haven't tried. If you have tried any of them, I would love to know about your experiences. If you're interested in getting any of these things, I am selling most of them in my shop right now, and I try to make them affordable so that people who have chronic pain can feel relief. So I would love to support you in your journey in that way. And if you watched the whole video, then thank you. I hope it helps.